Turner International, working in conjunction with Marno C&C, is currently building a high-rise office tower in the heart of Mexico City. The client is BBVA Bancomer, a large multinational bank, and this tower complex will serve as the main headquarters for their operations in the Americas. The project totals 183,000 square meters, consisting of a 50-story office building with an attached 14-story annex and 12-story parking ramp, as well as 7 additional subgrade levels devoted to parking. For this project, we used a practice called top-down construction. This is a method that is usually implemented when adjacent structures prohibit the usage of tiebacks to support the perimeter foundation walls during the excavation process, and an alternative bracing scheme is needed. In this instance, we employed the top-down methodology because the soil conditions in the area are too unstable to support conventional excavation methods. This top-down process uses the floor slabs as a diaphragm to brace the perimeter foundation wall in lieu of tiebacks. On this project, we were able to take advantage of this method to build the superstructure while building the substructure below. This video will detail the sequencing for the top-down construction methodology implemented at the tower. First, a slurry wall was placed along the outside perimeter of the new building to serve as the main soil retaining component during construction. Then, prior to excavation, we drilled piles from grade until the top of the piles sat at a depth of 24 meters. Structural steel columns encased in concrete called espigas were installed on top of these piles to serve as the support columns for the below-grade structure. Once all load-bearing elements were in place, we began placing the subgrade floors, starting with the topmost slab. As we placed the subgrade floors, we created a leave-out in the slab to allow excavation and access to floors below. Meanwhile, massive steel shoes called zapatas, made up of 4-inch thick steel plates, were placed on top of the slurry wall and then encased in concrete. The main steel exoskeleton of this structure sits directly on top of these shoes. Following the completion of the 3rd level below grade, the steel superstructure was able to proceed upward. Work above the 6th level required the foundation to be placed to full depth. At that point, the steel superstructure could proceed while substructure construction finishes below. Using top-down construction to build the substructure simultaneously with the steel superstructure was an innovative way to solve a major constructability issue while fast-tracking the construction schedule, thus saving 6 months and resulting in a highly successful project to date.